man, after evaluating, I think all the first round quarterbacks, or you would say what? I don't really have to do one on Willis. I might do one later. I think for the Lions, it boiled down to two quarterbacks they should take in the first round. If they're gonna take one, I say the first two rounds. If they're gonna take one, it boils down to two quarterbacks, and that's, in my opinion, Malik Willis and Matt Corral. That's just my opinion on it. Just two of the most talented guys out there in this draft. Ritter, I mean, he old as hell and he need a lot of work. He old and need a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? And the scary thing about Ritter is that his mechanics are the best probably in this draft class that I evaluated so far. And Carson Strong, that one to be coming too. The injuries kind of messed him up. His mechanics are the best in this draft class, but he's still inaccurate, and it's him and Pickett. Well, for him for sure, it's boom or bust. It's a downfield or pretty much nothing else, or out route, So, you know, Corral measured in at 6'2", 212, right? And does he need physically? Does he need work? Yes, but it's not impossible. The man you are at 20, 22, 23 years old isn't the man that you're gonna be at 25, 28, 30, 37. You know what I'm saying? He's 23 years old right now. So he just turned 23 in January, 31st to be exact. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, the bell icon button. Get all notifications, future chance notifications. We go live or drop a video. You know what I'm saying? So, durability concerns for him. But like I said before, physically, bro, you can build him up. Physically, and I'm gonna dig into some of the later quarterbacks. But you know, physically, you can build him up. When I say it was 211, yeah. So I mean, 211 is not. It's small. You know what I'm saying? 211 not that bad, bro. I mean, had to put him up a couple pounds. Stafford came in at 225, so um, Stafford was, about 6'2". Corral didn't want to 40, but I don't need to see it. He plenty athletic enough. So them only two those the only two that I really would, consider for. And that doesn't mean that they won't turn around and be terrific quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that at all. That doesn't mean that they won't turn around and be that. I think I messed my tears up on that thing with the Pickett video. But when you look, okay, um, you know, you look, there's I think Willis is the elite of this class. I think he elite prospect anyway. They look at Bryce Young. I'm gonna keep bringing this up. Compared to last year, man, he just a typical Bama quarterback. When you're talking about his accuracy and all that, I mean, he got the best of everything. So come on, C.J. Stroud, man, they talking about quarterback class next year. Them two coming into this year, I don't trust them. I will continue to say I like Willis as a prospect compared to this year, but then again, their maturation process is not done yet. So we'll see what they come next year. Pickett is solid, but he's not Matt Corral. So it'll be tier one would be Malik Willis, tier two would be Corral and Pickett, and then everybody below that. That's exactly what it will be. And it'd be interesting when I break down more of the Carson Strong film, see what I see. He might be worth a look third or second or fourth round. His knees is lack of mobility hurt him, but I heard somebody say earlier that mobility is overrated. All right, somebody said that earlier. Said mobility is overrated, and I agree with that. I do agree with that because at some point, as a quarterback, you have to learn to play the game from the pocket to have success and longevity. All right, you say it again. You have to have longevity. You have to have, play from the pocket to have success and longevity. When I hear people say like, Malik Willis, he a runner. He's more of a passer than a runner, in my opinion. You know, but like I said before, it's just the trendy thing. They said if somebody was McShay or Mike Mayock, and I'm not sure what he's gonna do after the Raider, was saying that he's the top, top. They was pushing in there that he was top five. And do I believe if he was a different skin color, could that be the case? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm saying what I said. Absolutely. I think if he was white, what I'm saying, because you look at his physical ability and you compare it to guys like Marcus Mariota, Jake Locker, Blake Bortles, like what Mitchell Trubisky. Come on, height is a number. Several quarterbacks in this class is 6 feet and under, around that 6'1" mark. Stafford was only 6'2". You look at his physical abilities, the arm strength. You know what I'm saying? There's some accuracy issues. Absolutely. It was a lot of accuracy issues with Trevor Lawrence last year. Hell of a lot. And then we'll talk about that. Trevor Lawrence been turning the ball over his whole college career. He been turning it over, fumbles and picks. But I look at Willis. What else you don't like? It's the best arm, one of the best. He gonna come in one of the strongest arms in the league. The hand size, is that an issue? It's not an issue. Do we run too much? No. He's a balanced passer and rusher, passer and runner. You know, so it's nothing that they can nitpick only because only they measured in around 6'1". That's what they can nitpick. Aaron Rodgers said he was 6'3". He'd be a top five pick. So I don't get into the height. Kyler Murray showed that's fake. Drew Brees showed with a limited arm because of the injury, it don't matter. People have Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield don't have the arm that Murray and Malik Willis got. So what separates Willis and Stafford is 1 inch. What separates Corral and Stafford is, what else I say, 14 pounds. That's what separates them and Matt Corral is the truth. Matt Corral, some immaturity issues there. Hey, that kind of gonna scare some people away, but he better than Kenny Pickett. In my opinion, I don't know, it could be close. I think he's not just putting them in a vacuum and say naturally talented. You say, well, who you gonna take? Well, I'm gonna take Matt Corral. I like Pickett though, but Matt Corral is boy wonder. What else do you want? He can, he showed at the combine, standing square and just using his torso, he flicked the ball like 60 yards. Got a quick release. You Dan Marino vibes with his quick release. Say that jokingly, but he got a quick release. If you're gonna run an offense that's gonna be play action, come on, what better guys? That's what Dan Campbell want to do. You want to run an offense that somebody is really great to short the intermediate. There you go. You got a big enough arm at 60 with a 60-yard throw at his pro day, just flicking his torso, standing square. So he got the arm talent. The issue with him is immaturity, this, that, and the third, fine. But the football issue with him is just, durability and footwork. And, the best footwork in this draft is Desmond Ridder, best mechanics. And then he erratic with his accuracy. So when you're looking at, Matt Corral, you're looking at Malik Willis, I think, they kind of in a class of their own, just natural talent. He's naturally talented. He's naturally talented. Getting in there, he's an athlete. I mean, what you don't want? He's a little bit too small. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, you can change that. Looking at him physically, where would you want to like that? Like the NFL is physical. Aaron Rodgers been injured shit a lot of times. But looking at him physically, hold on. Shit ain't nothing. You get up and you give him an opportunity just to mature. Arm check. Accuracy, intermediate, short check. Deep accuracy, yeah. But he got a good deep ball though. He's a lot of this stuff, the deep issues are just foot related. You got to do a better job anticipating throws. But underneath, man, 10 to 20 yards, man, this nigga's a wizard. He's an RPO fucking wizard, bro. He's a play action wizard. He's a 3-step, get it out of there wizard, man. What better fit did Detroit want? If you're not going to take a spin on Willis, you know what I'm saying? The next best thing, talent-wise, is this kid. Clean some footwork up, put him on a weight regimen. You probably want to put more weight from his core all the way to his feet. That's probably where you want to put the weight at, so it don't mess with his arm mechanics. I'm being shoot, I ain't complaining, bro. This dude a problem. Somehow just over the last couple of years, I watched several of his games. You know, what else do you want? You get an opportunity to sit, get an opportunity to be on the weight program, get an opportunity to talk about sliding and coverages. You know what I'm saying? People say, well, I don't know if it's the scheme that Lane Kiffin ran. Well, shit, everybody's scheme based. People screaming that shit about Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Peyton go anywhere. It was Peyton just bringing a scheme that he learned over there in he just bringing the scheme that he learned over there in with Tom Moore and the coach. He just brought to Indianapolis. Everybody is scheme based. You got some dudes out there that it don't matter what scheme you put them in. Yeah, you look at OJ Simpson. You know, first couple of career years of OJ Simpson's career, you know, he struggled because they was trying to make him into a running back that he wasn't. Pass catcher, scat back. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was trying to make him. You know, as soon as they started playing power football, OJ Simpson took the hell off. And that dumb coach took years off of OJ's career. You know, I won't say took years, but he messed up years off of OJ career. Look at it. 181, 690, 697 yards. He had a few fumbles. He had 6 fumbles. This nigga was a fumbler, though. Look at all these fumbles he had. That boy was a fumbler. You know what I'm saying? Then he went to 8 games, and then he had 120 and 488. Looks for first 3 years of OJ's career, man. Look at him. 488, 742. You know, they don't even show targets. Let's see if we get something that shows targets. Yeah, he probably take tracker talk, but he had shit. I forget the name of the coach. He was doing yards average wasn't bad. Look at that. Wasn't bad at all. You know? And he still won rookie of the year 1 though. Made the Pro Bowl. But then when they got that new coach in there, look what happened at 25 for OJ. 292, 1,251 yards. We played 14 games. 6 TDs. You know, still threw it a little bit, Carter, but shit, man, they said forget all that. OJ taking off 2,000 yards in 14 games. You know, so everybody, I just want to use that example. Everybody is scheme based. You know, what are you gonna do to help these dudes succeed? And the Lions got an opportunity just because they say somebody good or these are elite prospects. You gotta use your own eyes. If that's the case, Todd McShay would have caught Tom Brady. Mel Kiper would have caught Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott. Everybody is scheme based. You know, when you look at their talent, bro. I mean, shit, I take their talent over the CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. If they was or Bryce, whatever his boy name is, they would come out tomorrow. He's short. He struggled all last year despite being the Heisman. He was the Heisman Trophy winner by default. I had homies from Alabama telling me, "Oh, cuz ain't that good. I wish he run more." He ain't that good, bro. You know, it's just the names everybody enamored with. You know, you miss out on guys like Russell Wilson at NC State coming from Wisconsin. You miss out on guys like Kirk Cousins later on at Michigan State. You miss out on Malik Willis because he was at Liberty. You miss out on these guys because they don't have the best coaching and they don't have the best surrounding cast. When you got the best supporting cast, that's the huge boom bust rating. Because in NFL, you 9 times out of 10 will go to a team that ain't ready to rock. You know, you ain't ready to rock. You look at all these other dudes that went to good situations like Kirk Cousins. He had opportunity to sit and wait, and he seized it. Made the most money any other quarterback the last few years. You know, you look at the talent. Take the name away. Take the school away. Just look at the raw talent. These dudes him and Corral are elite first-round quarterbacks. I'm saying that right now. Now, when they turn out to be elite guys, who knows? We can talk about all the busts, you know, through the last few years. You talking about Jamarcus Russell. You talking about Ryan Leaf. All the quarterback busts. They was pushing, you know, McShay and Kiper. I think one of them or Mayak was pushing, or two of them was pushing. Jake Locker should have went number 1 over Cam Newton. They do this to black quarterbacks all the time, bro. They devalue him. You know, unless it's a clear-cut number 1. Like I said before, I'm not looking at the name in school because we have several quarterbacks that came out. You take away the name in school, and they was hell of a players. You know, take away, you know, put Aaron Rodgers, I don't know at the time, put him at Florida State, or, you know, Aaron Rodgers wouldn't have been no doubt Aaron Rodgers went number 1 if he played at Florida State instead of Cal Berkeley. We got tremendous education. You know, you were on to say, you know what? Alex Smith was the exception. But Urban Meyer's had Utah rocking. He was kind of the exception. Utah is now, seen as a pretty much, prominent program. I mean, take a Russell Wilson out and put him, I don't know, you put him at Alabama now. I mean, not then, but he'd be prominent. Dak Prescott at Mississippi State University. Um, put him at Florida State, Oregon, or something like that, bro. People were saying, well, Justin Herbert didn't go high because of the system. Forget the system. Forget the surrounding cast. Look at the player. Look at the player. When then you talk to him and see what can be correctable, what can't. Having a stomach and a heart to play quarterback, you can't go to Bill DeBear and put that in their back. Does he have the stomach to play quarterback? Can he take the pressure? Can he go through progressions? Can he play the position? Can we correct this? Can we correct this accuracy with mechanics and footwork? How quick will he retain? And a lot of these people throwing these kids out to the fire, they getting burnt. And years taken off their career. No point Trevor Lawrence, they shouldn't have pulled him last year. Ain't no point he shouldn't have been pulled after everything that's going there. Zach Wilson in and out the lineup, came late. Ain't no way he shouldn't have been pulled. And they shouldn't have a good veteran behind him. Mac Jones is the only one. Justin Fields, everybody want to throw him out there. He went out there, had a couple of good games, bam, back on the bench injured. He wasn't ready. Of course, you had success intermediate, quick. But as soon as the NFL adjusts to you, then it's, what you can do next? They take away what you do strength-wise. Take away the school and just look at the player, look at the talent. That's why a lot of guys bust. They go to these big schools. But hey, that's my opinion. If there's any quarterback worth in the first round, is these two. They was hyping up. These the same people that was hyping up. These the same people who was hyping up. What's the old boy name? Sam Howell and Spencer Rattler last year. You can look at a couple of their games. You can look and you just be like, bro, I don't see it. I don't see it. So I said they can say whatever they want to say, bro. Look for yourself. Look at the talent. I'm telling you, these dudes are pretty good now to do that. And it's gonna be successful, no, because your success is determined by your organization, like Benjamin Foe said. And we were talking about basketball a couple months ago. It's determined by your organization. So like I said before, you go into the wrong organization can be the reason why you will bust. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, that subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We gonna allow to drop a video, financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Thanks for the donate, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Other than that, man, Twitter's the fastest way to reach me, Facebook and Instagram. All the links are in the description. If you need to reach out, you want to do a draft spotlight request, video request, business question, sponsorship, video question, advertise channel, let me know. Appreciate the love.